From 12 News, these are Street Stories.
Imagine being shuffled from one foster home to another, never knowing how your life will turn out.
One local teen knows that all too well, but he finally found a family that brought him peace and encouraged him to thrive. We take you to Boys Town, New England in Portsmouth for this week's Street Stories.
When I was at Boys Town, the community felt more like a family.
A friendly kid.
Here we go.
Outgoing and fun.
Nice meeting you. How you been?
This is Cody Garcia today. But wait a minute.
The journey to here was long and tedious.
Life wasn't always rainbows and sunshine. We caught up with him at 5:45 a.m. in Providence.
Probably gym.
Before heading to Middletown High School. Cody moved from one home to another as part of the foster care system.
Yeah, it sucked. It really did. The reason as to why I was placed, it was traumatizing to say the least. I had behavioral issues as any kid who's rebellious.
Are you past the anger now?
I would say yeah. This was really the beginning of my journey.
Cody's life changed when he met Glenn Hoffman and Boys Town in Portsmouth.
Every day I get more and more proud of him.
Where he lived before DCYF moved him to semi-independent living in Providence.
Cody, what is it like being part of this community?
When I was at Boys Town, the community felt more like a family, more like a family I never had.
It gave Cody hope and determination.
I mean, it's incredible to listen to him, honestly, and I always say Boys Town is so sad and so happy at the same time.
The pay is amazing.
He also works 4 nights a week here at Hemingway's in Providence. His story captured the hearts of the Kiwanis Club of Newport.
This is Cody Garcia. He is the recipient of the 2025 Robert Smith Memorial Scholarship,
earning him a college scholarship.
You were my first pick. Okay.
Cody, please stand up. The floor is yours.
My life went from being deadbeat to going to Nichols College.
I've never been in a situation as rewarding as being around him.
I feel like I don't fully know what it means to be an inspiration.
On Saturday, June 14th, Cody Garcia graduated from Middletown High School.
You are enough and don't give up.
And is now headed to Nichols College in the fall.
I have graduation on time, which is wonderful. I got accepted to every college I applied to. I want my future to be graduating from Nichols with a hospitality degree. I work at Newport Restaurant Group as an assistant manager and work my way up to being a general manager and inspiring the younger generation to work their way up to success like the way I have.
Just to see where Cody has come and gone and where he's going to go in the future, it's just, I mean, it's hard to put in words, candidly. It's very emotional, obviously. To think that he's graduated high school, Nichols has no idea how lucky they are that Cody Garcia is going to be there.
You graduated high school, you're going to a good college. What's it like being on TV?
I would say being on TV is exhilarating. It is wonderful, guys.
It's been said, we do not need to know the beginning of a child's story to change the ending.
I want this to be a message to the rest of the foster care system kids to you just need 1 or 2 supports, or even yourself. You yourself matter and you can accomplish whatever you want.
I know he doesn't want to always hear about it, but he truly is an inspiration, and what a story.
I mean, anybody can use their circumstance as an excuse,
Yep.
right? And instead, he used it as his reason to go further. And that's a beautiful thing. And he had some people that really helped him get there, too.
He is motivated. Boys Town, by the way, was founded back in 1917 by Father Flanagan, who believed every child deserves love, and with the proper care and guidance will have a chance to succeed. By the way, we also want to congratulate Adriana Lockhart from Rogers High School, who also received the scholarship from the Kiwanis Club of Newport for commitment to social change and leadership. We have much more about Cody and Adriana on our website, WPRI.com.
Sometimes paying it forward involves a toolbox. It could be something under your hood.
I think the battery is weak on this.
Maybe you heard a squeak, or worse.
It hasn't been checked yet.
Really, really loud noise on the right back.
Okay.
Pamela McFarland
It's actually separating.
wasn't looking for an overhaul,
And see if there's a jack and a lug wrench.
but to get the team of volunteers at the annual Christ Church Men's Ministry Car Clinic
There you go.
to take a look at the nooks and crannies of her car was a big boost.
This car's recently been kind of just draining me of money, and to get free diagnostics is really great.
High beam's good.
And while they will take care of the summer sand, in the carpet.
Through the brake lights.
They're actually looking one season ahead.
Fixing things, adding air, adding fluids, making sure they're ready for the winter. All right, tire pressure is good. But mostly we're making sure that they feel good about, their cars are going to work through the winter.
They did that for about 24 drivers, with one volunteer calling this a stand-in for the old full-service gas stations.
32 pounds.
Have a nice day. Even if you drove away, possibly needing a muffler.
Another satisfied customer.
I don't think it would go more than about a mile.
The tank always seemed to be at least half full here.
That's right.
Even in the rain.
The rain isn't going to slow us down. That's just giving the cars a wash while we're going through and checking them out.
I'd rather be doing this than anything else. Helping other people, it's one of the most important things that we can do.
They've done it for 10 years, and this time they serviced about 25 cars.
Well, it's a parasport designed for people with lower and upper body physical disabilities called Volt hockey.
One local team has applied to play in the World Cup in Sweden this fall after winning gold in Canada. 12 News anchor Mike Montecalvo takes us to the YMCA in North Attleboro in this week's Street Stories.
Go, 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 go.
It's fantastic. You can just see on their faces the enjoyment they're getting out of it, the camaraderie.
It's fast-paced.
They don't want to leave at the end of the day.
A recreational or competitive adaptive sport.
Who's covering ladder?
Why you're here is to witness something amazing.
Kids
Nice, Mia!
darting around in a motorized chair.
Hi, my name is Helena Liedke.
Watch the wheel.
In 2024,
Take it inside, inside.
we started Walt hockey and the team, the Rolling Warriors.
Free ball, free ball, free ball. Good shot.
Allows people with disabilities
Go, 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 go.
to play a sport independently, doesn't matter what their ability is. Because it's a powered chair and the stick is attached to the chair, they don't have to hold anything. So they can just go right in and play this amazing sport.
Helena Liedke is the president and founder of Space to Thrive. Her daughter Vivian
Stay next to me.
is one of the Rolling Warriors.
Can you turn fast?
We all want to belong.
Block everybody off on the opposite team.
Place to go to play a sport, to play a team sport especially, right? Our players here did not have that thus far.
Don't touch it.
Volt hockey offers that to them.
The object of Volt hockey is simple. Just get the ball in the net.
There it is, there it is.
But it's not that easy.
Nice, Christian.
But they're good. The Rolling Warriors are the North American champions, winning the gold in Canada. The players are tough despite facing some serious obstacles.
Most of those kids have neuromuscular conditions, so you see what it means to them to really be able to come to this place, belong, and play a sport independently.
The documentary was about Volt hockey.
Frank Kinane says his daughter Ellery was part of a documentary about people involved in team competition like Volt hockey.
Ellery has a condition called nemaline myopathy. It's basically skeletal muscle weakness. With her condition, she wouldn't get the opportunity that she gets here today.
Volt hockey,
Very, very good, Christian.
a sport that fosters inclusion, acceptance, competition, and a sense of belonging.
You can't even express what this means. To me as a mom,
Because after all, isn't that what life's about?
No, it's unbelievable. It's fantastic to see her do so well. She really is unbelievable.
The team was honored at a Red Sox game earlier this month. If you want to know more information about them or make a donation, go to our website, WPRI.com. Mike Montecalvo, 12 News.
More of Street Stories coming up on WPRI 12+. Now, more Street Stories on WPRI 12+.
Well, Palm Sunday is just 2 days away, marking the last week of Lent. For Christians around the world, it's one of the holiest times of the year.
One local Catholic church getting creative, dedicated parishioners continuing a decades-old tradition, palm weaving, and I even give it a try. We take you to Johnston in this week's Street Stories.
It's the celebration of Palm Sunday, and we want to get the altar decorated.
A light burns brightly outside a local church.
As you go point to point.
Inside,
You having fun?
a group of volunteers hard at work
Sometimes I'm here until 11, 12 o'clock.
creating art
Year 2 or year 3?
in anticipation
There you go.
of a holy day.
I worked out in the gym like for 3 months before this.
Members of Our Lady of Grace in Johnston
And then you're going to go over
showing off their skills
and under.
in palm weaving. Organizer Pat Collardo.
You did good.
Pat, why are you doing all this?
I'm kind of an artsy person, so when I saw them, I was impressed with what I saw. The palm will roll. I got involved. I'll tighten all that up. Anybody that comes
Over this one, underneath this one.
walks out of here happy with the pieces that they've gotten. And what's really impressive about all of this is that all the efforts that they put into these pieces, we use them for Palm Sunday.
Nope, don't.
No. Were you impressed the way I was doing it?
I thought you did a great bang-up job.
No.
Well, that's a necktie.
No.
It was my first time. North, south. My grandmother would be disappointed in the way I did it, but that's all right. I think it's easier doing than this.
This is good.
So Pat has done the majority of the work?
Parish Administrator Father Richard Narciso.
These are beautiful.
Absolutely. Take a look at all the detail in these this piece.
You did all that by yourself?
Wish I could say I did it all by myself.
Thou shalt not lie.
Absolutely not.
Why do people love getting palms?
Palms are deeply rooted in the history of the church. For us in this day and age in which we find ourselves living, the palms continue to be a sign or a symbol of peace
Over this one, under this one.
and reconciliation. Still to this day, share them with one another.
Taking simple palms and creating something beautiful to be placed on the altar
And this one comes down here.
to symbolize the season of Lent.
Because people come in here and they say, oh my God, I could never do that. You show them a couple of times and they just jump in and they create their own pieces. It's pretty impressive.
I remember my grandmother and my aunts used to make the little crosses out of those. It's hard to do that. By the way, those palms are not blessed yet. They'll be blessed over the weekend. Stacy, by the way, was teaching me. That was her first time.
Oh, wow.
So Stacy Cabral did great, and I need practice.
You know what? You can't always be great at everything you try for the very first time.
They smelled gas and saw fire, but that did not stop them from helping. The fire was a sign of what might have happened as the car ignited in the Route 95 median about 2 minutes after Devin Benson was pulled from the driver's seat.
Dad, when I met him,
Rhode Island College social work major Kelly Pastana.
when he went in the woods, all you see was dirt come flying out.
And her friend, computer science major Carl Ong.
I pulled out my cell phone, called 911 immediately.
Were on their way to a concert when Benson's tire blew as he was driving to a Boston baseball game. Benson's father doesn't like to think about what might have happened if these and the other heroes kept driving like so many others did.
It was a horrific scene with a heroic ending. You know, in this day and age, you just hear bad, all the bad.
You smelled gas
I
and
did.
you saw
It was like
fire.
a mixture of oil, gas.
And you still went toward to help.
You know, you have a choice right there and then. Either you try your best to get him out, or you live with that conscience where it's like you just left someone there to die. At that point, I didn't even think about the gasoline or the fire.
What was going through my mind was I could tell he was a young kid. I didn't want to just leave him there and wait for somebody else to come and help him, because if I didn't help him and something, you know, sad happened, how would his family feel?
So they teamed up with a painter from Cranston, a pair of unknown off-duty EMTs, an off-duty nurse, and an unknown hero in a Chrysler,
The mystery man.
who after Devin was safe, did this.
High-fived everyone and said, well, we saved a life today. And then he got in his car and he left.
Carl and Kelly placed Devin's well-being before their own.
As the RIC students were awarded with commendations from their college president, they also reflected on how this horrible scene brought strangers from different backgrounds together with one goal.
It just shows that your beliefs, values, anything along that line.
If you're black, white, Asian, or Spanish.
It doesn't matter when somebody needs help.
It didn't come to mind what we were.
To forget everything and just do what's right.
You know, we came as one and said, you know, we need to help this kid out because it's a life.
But the search for the others who helped continues, and everyone involved hopes you share this story to help potentially find them. On Mount Pleasant Avenue in Providence, Walt Buteau.
Well, the dog days of summer are here for the most part, and one East Side dog has her own special window to the world.
12 News chief videographer Johnny Villela hit the streets in last week's heat and humidity and found out just how rough life can be in this week's Street Stories.
Her name online is Eastside Oakley. She has her own Instagram. We actually got that from Oakley Goggles. We're a ski family.
All right, Monte Carlo's on vacation. I think I'll take over Street Stories this week. Our story brings us to Morris Ave and Only Street this week. My good friend and colleague Shannon Heggie said I had to go visit Oakley. I thought it was a pair of sunglasses. It's actually a famous dog on the east side of Providence. Let's go spend some time with her. Why am I wearing all black? It's 120 degrees out.
How did we come up with this? We decided to cut a hole in our privacy fence and let Oakley see the world. Hi, sweet girl. She must think that people are insane. Is that delicious? I mean, look at me.
How am I miking up a dog, Shannon Heggie? Let's put it on the fence. I don't know how these reporters do these stand-ups in the blazing heat. I have a lot of respect for her.
So we cut her hole in the fence about a year ago.
Hi, Oakley. Hi, baby. How are you?
This is fun.
Hi, buddy.
This is fun.
There you are.
It's just been all positivity.
I'm allergic. Don't tell Oakley.
She's usually out there first thing in the morning.
Hi.
And she's usually out in the afternoon.
Hey, Oakley. Hey, puppy.
If she's not out at those times,
Oh, hi, Oak.
they're very disappointed.
So cute.
This has been a really nice addition.
Look who it is.
I think to the neighborhood.
Skipper and Ella, two of her friends.
People feel so much joy when they pass her and see her cute fluffy head just hanging out of the hole. We have people stop by all the time.
You know, the dog who sticks his head out through the fence.
To tell us how much it brightens their day. It's really nice that people take the time to greet her.
It's your favorite treat that you get through the window.
Okay.
Oh, it's your microphone.
Feel good about it and then let us know how much it changes their morning. We hear the laughter. And we see the smiles from our end, but we also get to see her tail wagging on this side. It's just nice to brighten people's days. Sometimes when you live in a city, you don't always get to meet all of your neighbors.
There you go, Oakley. There you go, buddy.
And this has actually been a really great way for people to stop and chat.
Sticks or cookies? Okay. That's a wrap.
It has been a really nice way for us to meet other people in a positive manner.
How cute is she?
She's so cute, and you've met her.
So I went to a block party next to that house and saw this dog and her hole in the fence and immediately texted Johnny and Mike. I was like, I found your next street story. She's so cute. She truly is a celebrity in the neighborhood. One of their neighbors made that plaque for her to put up. The crossing guard is best friends with her. I mean, everybody's obsessed with her, and she has her own Instagram page. You can find her on Instagram.
I just followed her myself, and I will certainly be visiting her in person. She is so cute. And we also have a link to that Instagram right now on WPRI.com.
More of Street Stories coming up on WPRI 12+. Now, more Street Stories on WPRI 12+.
Imagine living through 19 presidents, 4 major wars, and 8 hurricanes. Well, one South Kingstown woman has seen it all.
And don't think for a minute she's spending her days in a rocking chair. She's out and about, including going to work at her son's beach club and restaurant. We take you to South Kingstown for this week's Street Stories.
I'm 104 years old, just a baby.
Age is just a number.
Oh, God almighty. Women here are completely different compared to my era.
Even if it's a big one.
People are always asking, where do you get these street stories? This week we got it from our former co-worker and friend, Wendy Curtis. You're going to meet a fabulous 104-year-old woman who still works here at the Ocean Mist. Let's go inside and meet her.
Wait, what's your favorite channel, seriously? Oh, Channel 12. Thank you.
The Spitfire is
Usually you don't like this kind of stuff. Yeah.
104-year-old Josie Finnegan.
I'm Mike.
How are you?
How are you? Nice meeting you.
As you can see,
He's so busy, he never stops.
He doesn't. That's what keeps him young.
Yeah.
this matriarch doesn't hold back.
All of a sudden, yeah, I'm a celebrity, yeah.
How do I make it to 104 years old?
You don't wanna. It isn't easy getting old.
Why not? I kind of want to.
No, believe me, it's no fun.
Josie was born in 1921.
My husband and I did an awful lot.
24 years later, she married her soulmate, Terry Finnegan, in Atlantic City.
Yeah, I know a lot of languages.
After the I do's, off he went to serve our country in World War II.
How do you say good morning in Polish?
I said dobry wieczór.
They celebrated 53 years of marriage before his passing in 1998.
Just 104.
27 years later,
You have good genes.
Pick her up once a week.
This is the original Sea Hag group.
Come to work.
Josie still has spunk.
You gotta move, move, move. How you doing?
Josie, what's your secret to making it to 104?
There's no secret. We worked very hard. He hasn't stopped. I've been doing what I've been doing all my life, even now, except slow.
Josie, how come you haven't retired yet?
Hi, how are you? Because you gotta keep busy.
Josie still works 1 day a week for her son Kevin at the Ocean Mist in South Kingstown.
I could write a book.
Her and my dad are responsible for this.
Making sure the bar is shiny.
I don't get paid.
I don't get paid, she said.
Ocean Mist owner Kevin Finnegan.
A lot of times I want to go home at 10 or 11, but she's still watching the band, so I can't go home before my mother.
Walt Disney once said, growing old is mandatory. Growing up is optional.
Said you don't want me to make it to 104. My wife wants me to make it to 104. What are you going to say to her?
No, something's wrong with them in the head.
Josie, my wife's watching right now. By the way, there's a big watch party going on at the Ocean Mist.
Oh, that's awesome.
So they're seeing it on the big screen.
I hope I'm 104 at the Ocean Mist. It's like one of the best places on earth.
So she really worked a lot up until just a few years ago. She lives alone. She cooks, cleans her house, and when she's not out having a good time, she's just relaxing. By the way, she has a brother who's 98 years old.
Really are some good genes
Absolutely.
there, huh? Yeah.
So, Josie, we love telling your story.
The playpen in the kitchen is not only an indicator that triplets live here, it's a sign how lightning struck more than once. The Simone's first pregnancy went from happy to have one to suddenly having three.
Utter shock.
Aria and Rocco are typical,
Give me 5.
energized 2-year-olds. But 4 months into the pregnancy, every single week they went to the doctor, Bethany and her husband heard baby number 3 would not survive.
And it's heartbreaking.
Where'd the flower go?
Ava was born with a handful of disorders, including Golt syndrome,
We gonna move?
that only 60 people in the entire country have. She's deaf in one ear and blind, needs a feeding tube to eat, and has a congenital heart defect.
Come on, Ava.
So when Ava did this just a month ago,
Here she goes.
it was like running a marathon for an infant who was never expected to live,
Good job.
let alone crawl.
It was amazing. It just so happened to have a light up ball, and she tossed it and she went after it. It was a little bit like a combat crawl, but she's actually getting like so much better with it.
Sitting up was like a pull-up, again an unexpected milestone.
You like those?
This is not about beating adversity.
Come on.
It's about facing it every single day with one child,
Rocco, come here. You want to help Ava?
while caring for the other 2.
Me?
And there are plenty of unanswered questions, even though Ava already beat some long odds.
There's nobody that can tell me if she'll walk, if she'll talk, or she'll eat.
Good job.
And those basics, when you have a child, they just come naturally. And that's what we fight for every day.
Ava's Facebook page helped the Simones find a key medication. More about that part of the story on WPRI.com. In North Providence, Walt Buteau.
Well, it's a bit of nostalgia going into a tailor shop for a suit or alterations.
Rocco Vitale has enjoyed a good life with thousands of customers he calls friends. But now, as Andrea Bocelli says, it's time to say goodbye. We take you to Vitale's Clothing and Tailoring on Truckstone Avenue in Providence for this week's Street Story.
You probably don't know. 1972. You want to see me doing the hem? But as at the end of this month, I'm retiring. 53 years.
A local tailor who's been part of the fabric of his community for decades is calling it a career.
You're too young to retire, you know that?
85-year-old Rocco Vitale.
I love it to be this long here.
Has been sewing, stitching, dry cleaning,
Thank you, thank you.
and flat-out tailoring
That's the way you like it.
since leaving Italy in 1958.
Does it
make me look fat?
No.
Check out the sewing machines.
The boat needs zippers.
Old school.
What's it like being in business for 53 years?
Okay. It became my love.
Rocco's tailoring career started when he worked for Barry Clothing more than 65 years ago.
Okay.
Tailor took a liking to him, and the rest is history.
He says to me, he says, do you like this business? I says, yeah, I do. Well, I'm going to teach you everything I know.
How difficult it is to tailor?
It's really not difficult to when you know what you're doing.
In 1972, he opened his own shop.
2050.
Rocco's customers,
9 and 6.
9 and 6.
everyone from Tony Petrarca,
Tony loves this suit, but he can't have it because I have it already.
the Globe's Dan McGowan,
Sell it to Mike Montecalvo.
Yeah, he's got an offer.
and everyone in the neighborhood.
Well, you look good.
Rocco, you love your customers. I know that firsthand.
Should be ready, yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Why? They become friends, so you naturally miss them. No, I didn't treat him as just a customer. It's all over, honey. That's why I was able to stay so long.
Rocco, when you look in the mirror, you got to be happy in what you see and what you accomplished.
Yes. I am happy. Right, Charlie?
You have good memories.
Good memories, yes, indeed. You got to turn it to 3 stories.
It was a pleasure being one of your customers.
Make a book if I knew how to write English.
Would Tony Petrarca be in your book?
I could put it down, but you definitely.
A guru, Rocco. That's best wishes on a well-deserved career.
We're Italian. We got a hug, right?
Yes, indeed.
I loved coming here, Rocco. Sometimes I'd come in here and I didn't buy anything. I'd just look at the stuff. I think it was just to see him.
You guys are so cute.
I got to miss Rocco. You're not getting that suit, by the way.
I want that.
This is real, by the way.
Okay.
If they're not quoting The Godfather, they're talking about Rocco. Do you see these two Rocco? Oh, I've already bought it. You can't buy it.
I'm going to miss Rocco. I'm going to miss the voicemails on my phone that say, Tony, your suits are ready. Where are you? Your suits are ready.
Thanks for watching Street Stories on WPRI 12+. Catch a new inspiring story every Friday on 12 News at 6 on WPRI 12 and WPRI.com.